study shows that the more friends that you have at a bar, the more that you're going to drink, okay? So this is a study that was conducted by the scientific journal Addiction. And what they did is they sent internet-based questionnaires to 200 participants' smartphones. These were young adult drinkers in Switzerland, and they asked every hour to check in, okay, on their smartphone, saying, I'm with 3 people, I've had 1 drink. I'm with 10 people, I've had this many drinks. And results show that as the number of friends present increased, so did the number of drinks an individual consumed per hour. Now, this applied to both men and women, but more so to men. And the study now suggests that if you want to lower your risk of over drinking, you need to combat that tendency of going out with a lot of people. That's what they're recommending. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
More people? I'm leaving.
Do we need scientists for this?
Yeah.
I drink a lot alone.
Oh,
Less depressing than drinking alone, I guess. But
It's totally the curve. It's like the more friends you have, the more you drink, and then when you're alone, it spikes again on the other side.
that's a whole nother study.
true.
But that's with like anything. The more, if you're at a party, you might eat more. Okay, if you're with people who like to shop, then you shop more. I just,
It wasn't surprising.
not at all.
Yeah.
And if you have a lot of friends at your bar that you met there and don't know anywhere else, you're an alcoholic.
I mean,
It's true.
yeah.
It's true. Like if you're like,
It's true.
like Cheers, the show Cheers. If you've ever seen that, like
They're all-
they were there every day.
Same
like
with
that's
How I Met Your Mother, right? They were all at that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least there's booths there, so they could feasibly be eating. But
And I think there's a couple of variables here that they didn't talk about. Like for one, if you're like in the study, the amount of people would come, it would progress throughout the night. Well, yeah, if you show up at a bar and you know that your friends are going to trickle in, at first you have a drink with Brie and Brett, then a couple hours later you know Glazelle's going to show up and some other people, and you're there all night, as opposed to if you were there with just Brett and I, you have your drink, an hour goes by, and then you go home. So it makes sense if more people are going to show up that you're going to have drinks with other people. Also, when you have a group of people going to drink together, that typically, at least in my world, that's you're celebrating an occasion, whether it's a birthday party or an engagement or you got a really big gig. So that's when I tend to drink more,
But
when
if
it's
you're
like
going
for an
to a
occasion.
bar, you're going to drink.
Yeah.
You're not going there to sew. You know what I'm saying?
This is a very obvious study.
Yeah.
What they should have done is use the BuzzFeed model where it's like introverts versus outroverts or extroverts.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Where it's like the more people that are there, the more you drink. That's extroverts. But introverts, the more people that go, they literally will leave.
Or they're drinking to ease their social anxiety,
Right.
which sometimes
Yeah.
I actually do. When there's too many people in
Yeah.
a group setting, I get anxious. And
Too
so
many
I'll
people
have
I know
drinks
even
because of
is
that.
even worse.
Oh, it's way worse.
you're
I'd
like,
rather do small talk sometimes.
Who should I talk to
Yeah.
first? There's just
Yeah.
a lot of questions. It's very overwhelming.
I've
Yeah.
never had alcohol in my life, and maybe, that's probably the reason why I don't stay at parties, because I'm like, I don't.
You're
really know."
bored.
So I need to start drinking.
You could do your own study when you're watching
Yes.
people
Yeah.
throughout the night.
Yes.
You could. There's scientist Glazell for you. Brett, final thoughts?
I also like that the takeaway from people's visit on Pop Trigger is, you know what, I should drink.
I know. Is that something you want, or have we pressured you into that?
No, I figured when I'm 90, I'm going to do things that I've never done, which is I'm going to drink and I'm going to smoke all kinds of illegal stuff. At 90, then there's people going to be like, who cares?
All right, so what do you guys think about this study? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and then also make sure that you follow us on Twitter @PopTrigger and like us on Facebook. See you guys next time.